Hey, what's up everybody? Scott with Integrity. I'm going to show you tonight, how to use file history in Windows 10. This is basically, I think it might be in Windows 8, but it's at least in Windows 10. No one really used 8 anyway, so it doesn't matter. But this is basically the new way to back stuff up. You can still take a whole backup, but this is more like kind of like Time Machine on an Apple, where it just backs up files like every hour, forever and ever and ever until the drive gets full. Really, really handy, really easy to use. I'm gonna show you how to do it. So here's my Windows 10 computer. You know that I love to find things down here. So click on your Start button, then right here on Settings. And I believe it's in Update and Security. I actually get to things a little bit different way. This is how we're gonna do it. So you go to Backup. You're gonna see the screen right here. Automatically back up my files. Now let's take you into File History. Turn it on. So I don't actually back up this way because I don't really back anything up on this computer because it's all in the cloud. And then what we could do is go to More Options. That's pretty cool. So right here's an overview. So it is going to back up to, actually I actually need to tell it where to back up to. Let's see. I'm kind of figuring my way through this right now because I do not back up this way, but I'm gonna learn with you. See, more options. More options sounds like a good place to go, right? All right, back up now. See, you got settings. Antivirus, go away. Back up my files. Every hour is the default, but you can go every 10 minutes down to every 12 hours down to daily. I'm just gonna go to there. Keep my backups forever or until space is needed. I might just say, I'm curious if you do it forever, if it eventually asks you to free it up. Exclude these folders. You can actually exclude things being backed up. Stop using drive. So back up to a different drive. So let's click on that and let's see what our options are, okay? Let's see, I don't have any new options. Like I said, I am learning my way through this as we're going. So we're gonna turn on file history here. And actually, if you see, it's pointing to this drive, which is the drive right here. It's an external drive. So file history is on. It's copying libraries, desktop, contacts, and favorites. It's going to this drive. So I'm gonna go ahead and close that. I'm gonna come back here, I'm gonna go back and then forward again just to make sure it's refreshed. Okay, so we have here is total space. See, it's backup 1 terabyte, that's the name of the drive. Backing up your data, I'm gonna say backup now. So we're gonna go ahead and kick off the very first one. It's gonna back up all my files. I don't really need to do this, but I'm going to do it. I'm gonna say backup now. And now it's just backing up my data. Now I didn't really go through the details down here, but by default, it kind of is pretty smart. It backs up all your user folders, desktop, your user profiles, things like that. But you can go through here and make sure it's everything you want. And if there's something you don't want backed up, you can also tell it so. So it's gonna back up all my stuff. Now there's one other way to take backups in Windows. Now it's this. This is Windows 7 version. This is pretty handy. I actually use this quite a bit. It's this screen. Now you can create a system image, which is the entire computer in one file. Great for restoring the whole computer. Say if you have a total hard drive crash, something like that, you can actually restore the whole computer as it were. But what we're dealing with right here with file history is just files, okay? So this is where you choose what backup drive you want to use. And this is where you set up some of the details. You can set up on a schedule, so you can turn on the schedule, you can change the settings. And then you click backup, and that's it. You can also use a program called Macrium Reflect, I'm a big fan of, but we're not gonna do that right now. This is just how to use file history. So file history, really cool, and it's free and it's built in. You just have to have some drive to back up to, and it's hands off, no-brainer, dummy-proof, and it will save your butt.